All right, welcome to another episode from the Chart Readers. Man, it's been a long time since I've looked at either of these stocks. So, one of the things I really try to do when I make my videos is be as unbiased as I can. All right, if you can trade without emotion, I genuinely believe you will make more money than most other people. All right. That said, I genuinely love these two stocks, all right? I know nothing about the fundamentals, I know nothing about the financials, but in general, I genuinely believe the ability to find elements in the earth and do whatever with it is a forever needed industry, right? This company, I believe, looks at nickel. I think they harvest nickel. I think the other one, American Lithium, obviously does lithium, right? And end of the day, we need resources. That's how we make things, right? Regardless what the thing is. So I'm a big fan of both companies. And shit, I've been covering American Lithium since it was a 5-letter over the counter, right? So yeah, I like these. End of the day, I like my moving averages way more. I like my horizontal support and resistances way more, and my MACD, RSI, and volume readings way more. Specifically, I like the better version of this when I look at the one when I move my money, right? Like it's just has a little bit more here, right? But I like my stack more than individual stocks, and both of them aren't what they used to be. All right, and it's sad. It actually does make me sad if you want to know the truth, but it doesn't make me financially hurt, right? Because I got no money in either of these, and yeah, believe me, if they turn around, I would be more than ready to jump in. But yeah, I like these lines more than any individual stock. All right. So that was way longer of an intro than I wanted to do, but I at least wanted to put it on the table that, yeah, I kind of emotionally love these two tickers. But again, I'll do what I always do, right? We'll take a look at the daily and the weekly and just see how these things are setting up short term. We'll use our 5 moving averages and these horizontal support and resistance lines, and we'll probably have to draw a couple more. I don't know if I have many down here. And then when we're done up here, we'll use the MACD, RSI, and volume as our lower indicators. Hey, really quickly, if you can please like, subscribe, share, comment. Hey, anything you can do really does help with the YouTube algorithms. But yeah, just giving me your time is beyond appreciated, all right? And real quick, I don't know if either of these tickers have earnings coming out. Obviously, earnings can do some silly things to any technical setups, right? So if you know earnings dates, I would actually really appreciate you throwing them in the comments just so I can find them. But that said, we'll look at least technically what these are setting up to do. And I'll tell you, if you watch my videos often, you should already know what I'm about to say, okay? I hate moving average clusters, all right? For real, the spacing between these 5 lines is a really important factor in a stock I buy, all right? I need enough space to where you can fight one, take a break, fight one, take a break, fight one, take a break, or shit, just be over all of them and not have to worry about any of them, right? When they're this thick and this close, man, it's so hard. I've used a bad boxing analogy before, but imagine having a fight Evander Holyfield, and then right behind that you got Lennox Lewis, and then right behind that you got Mayweather, and then right behind that you got Tyson, and then right behind, come on, right? You need a month in between those just to get out of the hospital, right? So it's just it's sincerely, I find it almost impossible to break through this cleanly. And what you end up doing is just what this thing is doing, right? You kind of sit at the bottom, hopefully you go to the top, can't really get out, then you kind of make your way down, and look, a couple times already this stock has found itself under all 5 moving averages. That's a really scary thing, because honestly, when you're under all 5 and this is a tight plateau, so I can see, and they're going a lot lower than, because what I was going to say, look, this green should be a red. It's sad to say, but having yourself under all 5 moving averages makes it seem like it kind of wants to come here. Where's the net? I guess it's this. I think that's the line that's been saving us, because it also kind of wicked it right there. Man, there's a lot to be scared of right here. Sorry to zoom in and out so much, but MACD is pretty much sitting exactly on the 0 line, but I'm seeing this green line get ready to slip under the red. That's not good, right? This RSI actually had a general up that's now like you can kind of see the red line especially do this like curve that I don't like. And one thing I always talk about, there's nothing more that I hate than the 50 moving average line on volume dropping, right? It obviously went up because of this, right? Beautiful, beautiful run. But you can see there's been almost minimal interest since then. And then, yeah, we're pretty much back down to where the volume was before this little few day spike, right? So, man, TMC needs some volume. They definitely need people to care about. But end of the day, I would not touch this stock under 91 cents. All right, 90, like you got, and really, I would probably set my alert. What is this? Is it 92 cents? Look at that. So I'll set an alert at 93. I think 93 would be a pretty interesting entry. An alert is not an immediate buy notification, but again, 93 cents would put me over all the moving averages, would hopefully put me over this, well, not hopefully, it would put me into this candle, and to the left and to the right, all I see is red, 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 and the goal would be a quick climb from 91 to like 110, hopefully break that, and then, 121, 155, right? But yeah, I would not touch this thing under these moving averages. Again, I love this stock. I'm not pretending I don't. However, I love my money way more. I work way too hard. I really don't. Knock on wood, I got a good job. I work hard, but not too hard. But nonetheless, I'm not trying to give that shit away to like some CEO of this company so he can have a better dinner than me, or she can have a better dinner than me, or she can buy a better car than my car, right? Like, no. I'll buy you once you break this 50 moving average. So look at this. The 50 moving average is at 96. I just set my alert at 93. Maybe I should have looked at this and then set the alert. But yeah, I think 97 is probably going to be the best alert you could set here, because that'll get you over the 50 here. And let's take a look at this. We actually haven't been over the 50. It looks like we were over it that day. Yeah, we actually were over it that day. But look, we close under. We open above, but we close under. Like, there has actually only been 1 week that this thing broke the 50 moving average since its existence, and it was back in 2001. That 50 is going to be no joke, and I'll be honest with you, as I say all that, I'm changing my alert to 98 cents, and I'm actually going to delete that 93 when I'm done with this video, okay? So that 50 line, I think, is going to be the entire story here, for sure. Obviously, that'll also get you over these, and it actually does say the exact same things, but yeah, for me, I'm not going to get greedy on 4 or 5 cents, right? I'm going to wait for the safest spot, especially on a stock like this that's been struggling with the moving averages so much. So TMC, AMLI, American Lithium. Again, I've been covering this thing since it was a 5-letter over the counter. I made some fat money when this thing uplisted, and for sure, like, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I've done well with this stock. Yo, bad things happen under the 8 and the 20. Really bad things happen under the 8 and the 20, and this thing has lost some quick cash. All right, it wasn't a horrible plunge by any means, right? But end of the day, all we're really doing is staying under it. There was a nice little move right there. I'm going to go to the weekly. I'm curious to see if like something formed right here on the weekly around 413. Let me see that real quick. Oh, it didn't. Interesting. Oh, maybe it was this 414. Yeah, I think it wicked the 8 itself and then came down. Interesting. But yeah, what are we doing? Look, the last 2 days have actually been pretty good. And let's be honest, right? The NASDAQ has had a good couple days, right? That's nice. And yeah, American Lithium should reflect the NASDAQ. And I like that it actually did that, right? Again, that said, I'm really not liking this stock under the 20, right? And really, I think this would probably be the best entry right here. So 223, Let's set the alert at 224. Again, an alert is not an immediate buy notification. It's definitely a come check it out, but man, we need volume. Definitely good buying the last 5 days, we'll say, right? Obviously, especially the last four. However, only one of the 4 days broke the 50, right? Like, I need strong volume to expect strong upward movement, right? So, it's really about the 8 and the 20 right here. And look, the 50 is the last of the wick. We do not have number 4 and number 5 here, right? So getting over this line could get it silly. But again, I think my expectations aren't even going to be to cross this line. If we can go from 220 to like 240, that's at least that's a 20% move right there. You're adding about 30-40 cents right there, right? So that's not a bad swing at all. And look, but there is this plateau. I think this plateau will suck a little bit. However, the 50 might come down and pretty much land on it anyway. So again, I really wouldn't touch it until here. Genuinely speaking, the money line is going to be getting over the 50. And then that's where we'll start thinking, hey, can we get back into the threes, right? But again, as much as I love any stock, I love the 8 and the 20 more because I know bad things happen under that line, and it's super easy to let my love for a stock go away, and I can just watch it struggle with these lines and feel sad without feeling like I'm losing fat money every single day. You know what I mean? So, hey, these are just my thoughts and opinions. Let me know if you disagree. Otherwise, I appreciate you so much.